Hello! I was scrolling on Amazon the other day, as I do many days of the week, and I saw that they have a dedicated section for items that are currently going viral on the internet. I figured if they're going viral, they must be pretty good, right? So I scrolled through, bought a whole bunch of stuff that I probably didn't need, but that way I can tell you my review of these items, and if it sucks, you don't need to waste your money. If it's good, then at least you know it's money well spent. So let's get right into the video, but before we do, I have to shamelessly plug my channel. Please like and subscribe if you have not already, and if you are a current subscriber, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. And go follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, just at Mai Zimmy. All right, let's get into all the viral items that I bought off of Amazon. The first thing we're going to look at is this fabric defuzzer. I don't even really know what it's called. It doesn't even have a name for what this item is. The Renews Clothing Complete Care by Conair. I tried this little device on 3 different shirts that I really like and was not ready to part with yet. And y'all, spoiler, this thing is worth every single penny. I grabbed 3 shirts that have gotten quite pilly over time. Some of these shirts I wore so much that they were really looking old and raggedy. It really was getting to the point where my husband, who really does not care about fashion that much, noticed that one of these shirts was getting real pilly the last time I wore it and tried to kindly ask me, how old is that shirt? Is it supposed to look like that? And of course, I took the hint, and when I saw this, I thought this is my perfect opportunity to save some of these shirts that I'm not ready to get rid of yet. I started with defuzzing this first shirt and was able to pull off so much pillage. It was hard to see, but I'll show you how much it took off. I mean, look at this. Look how much it just sucked up. All of this was just sucked off of this shirt. This machine is amazing. It takes off all the pills from the shirt. I'm about to show you an up close of this pink shirt because it's easy to see the difference. It went from just being so pilly in the section that I did not do yet, there, to no pills. None. Okay, so this thing is a huge win. Highly recommend. Next time I do a maintenance declutter on my closet, of the clothes I keep, I'm gonna put aside anything that has some pillage on it, and then I'm just gonna watch one of my favorite rerun shows and zip off all the pills. Next, let's talk about my hair. I recently got my hair like bleached, highlighted, dyed. I don't even know the name for it. It's only the second time I've ever gotten my hair lightened, and it really damaged my hair. Like, before I put oils and stuff in it and put heat on it to like make it more sleek, I look like a lion. It's not cute. So anyways, the next thing I bought from the Amazon viral list is the whole Olaplex like triple lineup of hair care products. First, there is the Hair Perfector number 3. You leave it on for a minimum of 10 minutes. And then after that, you're to use the shampoo and conditioner. It's supposed to repair and strengthen hair. It's for all hair types, supposedly. It does smell really good, I will say that, but it is very expensive. Over $25 per bottle. And note, the little bottle is only 3.3 fluid ounces. That's like nothing practically. And then the shampoo and conditioner are only 8.5 fluid ounces. So there's not a lot of product. I will say a little product goes a long way compared to my other shampoo and conditioners. Will I rebuy this? Honestly, probably not. Over $75 is very expensive for a full hair treatment, and I don't feel like my hair looks that different than it did before. Who knows, maybe I have to use up the whole bottle to really see the long-term effects, but after 1 week of use and only 3 hair washes, I don't feel like my hair has improved that significantly to justify the price drop for a refill. I'm interested. For anyone else out there that has really damaged their hair with a highlighting treatment, comment below your favorite shampoo and conditioner that's hopefully under $20 a bottle. Just suggestions down below, please. Next item, as long as I was going overboard in like the hair care shower area, I decided to buy this viral item, and it is a shower hairbrush slash head massager. And I'll say I actually do like this. I bought it fully thinking that it's probably like a crock of shit and it's not going to do anything. It probably is gonna be a waste of money, but I was intrigued for just the simple fact that it was in the viral finds area and I'd never seen anything like it. I used to keep an actual hairbrush in my shower so that when I put conditioner in my hair, I could brush out all the knots easily and it would eventually just accumulate a lot of hair. It would like stay wet and gross looking and it just wasn't as gentle on my hair as I feel this is when I'm brushing through it. When I brush through with this, I notice not as much hair gets pulled out of my head in the shower, which is a positive, you know. Someone who's dealt with postpartum hair loss, I try to keep all the hair on my head, like in the little follicle holes, not clogging up my shower drain preferably. And in addition, like this, I don't know what it is, but it just like, it feels good massaging your head with this. It's just a little bit of extra luxe in the shower. Anyways, I know this looks super extra. I know it looks like it's not going to be useful, but if you like scalp massages and you like pulling out less hair when you brush it in the shower while you're conditioning it, I would recommend this. Next item, as long as we were talking about hair loss, I want to talk about my newest find and my newest love when it comes to covering my postpartum hair loss. I have this product on right now, so you can't see my bald spot, but once upon a time, I had children. And when I did, I lost a bunch of hair. And when I lost that hair, it all seemed to come out of like this same patches around my head, giving me a receding hairline look, which was not the look I was going for. So I have used plenty of other products in the past to cover up the fact that I have these bald spots. The first thing I've used and have liked is the L'Oreal Root Touch-Up. Would recommend that. That's the cheapest of all the options I've ever tried. The next is the Madison Reed Root Touch-Up. That's the most expensive and was my favorite till I tried this Mamonde Ping Ping hair shadow. Now, unfortunately, this Mamonde brand from Amazon only comes currently in 3 different colors as of the time that I bought it. I got the baby face hairline color. It's supposed to give you a youthful hairline. Oh, you know what? I never actually like read this box, but yeah, it does. Not having bald spots does give you a more youthful hairline, so that is a fact. But anyways, baby face hairline is the color I got in 01, and there's nothing more to say other than it works. I like the little applicator thing. It makes me look not bald, and it's about half the price of the Madison Reed powder root touch-up that I'd been using. So half the price, works the same. I prefer this and recommend this Mamonde Ping Ping hair shadow. Next viral find I wanted to try are these oversized hair clippy things. Very 90s to early 2000s style, but I will quickly say that I recommend these. They're a really good price for a 5-pack. You get a variety of colors. I previously got a very similar item from Target, but it was a lot more expensive per little clip thing. So I would go with the cheaper. That's what I always generally go with. If it's the same, I go with the cheaper, and that is the Amazon large clip. Next, I wanted to talk about a few kitchen items that were included on this list. The first being the zip slicer. This zip slicer is great if you have toddlers or young kids that like to eat grapes or those little cherry tomatoes, but you know, it's not safe to give them the full circular round size. It's a very chokeable item. All parents know this. And so I previously had the little grape quarterer for my grapes for my kids, and that actually works really well too. I highly recommend that for younger kids. But now that my kids are a little bit older, they don't necessarily need their grapes quartered down so tiny. So I bought the zip slicer, and I can confirm it does work. I will say I recommend using this for like the really large grapes. If the grapes are too small, the zip slicer doesn't always cut through. It's not like a nice half because it falls into the corner and it'll maybe only zip off like a tiny little chunk, and then it's pretty much still a whole chokeable grape. But if you buy the larger grapes or cherry tomatoes, this is the perfect slicer for it. You can feed your kids all the grapes and cherry tomatoes they want and not have anxiety as they're eating it, worrying that they're gonna choke on a little grape. The next viral kitchen find is this watermelon cutter. Now, I don't currently own this watermelon cutter because it is something that I previously decluttered because I just didn't think it was that great or useful. Clearly it's viral and a lot of people disagree with me. It has pretty good reviews. Just in my opinion, it's easier to slice up a watermelon with a knife versus still having to slice it up partially with a knife and then getting out an additional tool to cut it the way it's shown here. I don't know. Personal opinion, didn't really like it, decluttered it a long time ago. Next viral find is something I was very intrigued by as someone who is a very oily person and has been a very oily person for most of my life. I've used those Neutrogena blue oil blotting sheets for over a decade now, still use them on pretty much a daily basis anytime I do my makeup and I want to maintain it. And so when I saw this new unique looking oil removing roller stick thing, it's a volcanic rock that's supposed to remove oil from your face and not mess with your makeup, I was intrigued and wanted to try it. Now, does it work? Yes, it does work, but I still personally prefer the oil absorbing sheets. I think they're quicker, they're more effective, they can handle a much larger area all at once very quickly, whereas this is such a tiny ball. To get my entire face, because my entire face is pretty oily, I feel like it takes a lot more effort and a lot more work. And then I still am afraid that I have little spots that are missing and then it's just like a shiny little spot poking through. The benefit of this is you can remove the little roller ball out of here and wash it and reuse it. So you technically don't have to rebuy this all the time because you can wash and reuse. So if you're just a little bit of an oily person and you don't need to oil blot all the time, I would recommend this reusable volcanic roller oil blotting rock. But if you're a super oily person like me and you're oil blotting potentially multiple times a day, every single day, I would stick with the Neutrogena blue oil blotting sheets or whatever knockoff brands you can find of that. Next viral item I was really excited to try out because it's a cute, kitschy Japanese item. Anytime I see a unique Japanese item, I feel like I have to try it out. Gotta be loyal to my roots, half Japanese here. But anyways, I had to try this Mai Zimmy by KO Yuzu Flower Foam Hand Wash. I don't know what a yuzu flower is, but whatever it is, it smells really good. I love the smell of this hand soap. This wasn't cheap. It was just over $15, but it's a reusable foaming hand soap bottle. I'm definitely going to be reusing this because it's such a unique item. I'm going to keep it in my guest bathroom because it's kind of a conversation starter too. And it's just so cute. It's so easy to use. Just pump it down like any foaming hand soap and it's a cute little flower that smells so good. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I recommend this. It's the cutest reusable foaming hand soap dispenser out there, in my opinion. I mean, obviously all of this is my opinion, but I'm still just going to say that. Next viral find that popped up is something I've been using for years and years and years, and that is the CeraVe just lineup in general of face washes. They have this foaming facial cleanser, which is what I use right now. The one that was in the viral find is their most gentle cleanser, which is too gentle for my skin. I feel like I have very oily skin and I need this foaming facial cleanser to really get my face clean. But the one that was in the viral find, if you have dry skin, it's the best facial cleanser. I have been on 2 rounds of Accutane in my life, and so when I was on those rounds of Accutane, I had super dry, sensitive skin, and that was the product that my dermatologist recommended for a face wash, and it was the only thing I could use, and it just was so soothing on my dry skin. So especially with winter coming up, if you get dry skin, this is the face wash for you. And then if you have super oily skin like me, then you get the foaming facial cleanser for normal to oily skin. This is amazing. I use this multiple times a week when I'm not using my Naturium brand niacinamide face wash. Next viral find we're going to talk about are these colorful koala leggings, which I have used and worn this brand of leggings for years now, and I've recommended them in multiple other videos because I like them so much. I don't know what it is that's making them go viral necessarily right now. Who else has talked about them? They're definitely not going viral from me, but they're amazing leggings. I highly recommend. They're kind of a brushed feeling fabric that I actually went into the Fabletics store when I was wearing them once, and they felt just like these Fabletics leggings, and obviously for a lot less money. There's one other brand of leggings on Amazon that I absolutely love. I would actually say I might even like them like 1% more than the Colorful Koala brand. I'll have those linked below as well, but they're just a different fabric. It's just a softer, sleeker, silkier fabric. Another item that I own that was on this viral finds list are the slippers that I'm wearing. These slippers are very comfortable. I've probably owned them for well over a year now. I mean, you can see they're very worn on the sole, but they're comfortable. They have a nice rubberized sole so you don't slip around if you have hardwood floors. They're cozy and they're cute. I recommend. Next viral find we're going to talk about is this Durol lip plumping kit. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't have like the plumpiest of lips. So I was intrigued when I saw this product and wanted to try it out, and let me just show you how that experience went.
Okay, this is the before. I have a tiny little zit on my lips. Let's all just ignore that. Okay, just put it on. All right, it's starting to burn. It's starting to really hurt. Starting to regret this purchase, and it's not even been a minute. Okay, I'm starting to drool because my lips hurt so bad. This is what I would imagine like an allergic reaction to feel like. I think that's what's happening. They're just like giving you an allergic reaction on your lips. I don't know, maybe after a certain point it stops hurting, but I don't feel like waiting to find out at what point it stops hurting. And they don't look 50% plumper yet, so I don't know. I don't know how long you have to wear it to make it work. Definitely not wearing it for 15 days. Oh man. Yay, okay, time's up. It still burns. Even though it's technically off right now, it still freaking hurts, and it actually hurts more because I rubbed something against my lips. All right, final review of this. I don't feel like my lips are super plump or anything. They're just like bruised. I feel like this is the equivalent of lip bruising. The amount of pain I just went through, the millions of bees stinging my lips, that's just the color that happens when you put any part of your body through a traumatizing event. It's going to like bring out some sort of color. So what I recommend, this Durol lip plumping kit. I can just achieve this color with the lip stain. So 0 out of 10 recommend. I don't recommend putting yourself through extreme pain just to have slightly bigger lips. Not worth it to me, at least. You do whatever you want to do. If you have a high pain tolerance, do it. I don't ever want to do that again. I'll just stick to a moisturizing lip gloss.
So overall, 0 out of 10, would not recommend unless you are a masochist, which I am not. So I'm never gonna use this again. Next, let's go back to our face. I know this list is all over the place, is what it is. It's my channel. I guess I'm just winging it today. But anyways, the next item we're going to talk about is this little face razor that, again, I have talked about in many of videos, but apparently this little thing is going viral. I thought I was the only person who shaved my face on a semi-regular basis, but I'm not the only hairy one out there, even though as a child it was made out to be like I was the only girl who grew hair on her body. Anyways, back to what I was saying. These little facial razors by the Schick brand are going viral right now. I get my face razors from the Tinkle brand. It's the brand I've been buying them from for as long as I can remember, but they essentially do the same thing. They shave your face, shave off all the little baby hair. They dermaplane your face to get all the dead skin cells off too. And ultimately, after I do a nice face shave, everything just looks smooth. My makeup goes on so smoothly. It just like, my skin looks so much more perfect after using this little bad boy. So I will use this for the rest of my life. Next viral item, we actually got a lot of skin stuff in this video, I'm realizing now, is this Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay, which it's really just bentonite clay. But I use this, I haven't actually used it recently, but in the past when I have acne flare-ups, I use this. You mix it with equal parts apple cider vinegar and water. You mix it together in a non-metal bowl with non-metal utensils. Just get like a cheapy plastic Tupperware container to mix it up in. And then you put it on your face, just like your regular face mask. Leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes until it's dry, and then you can wash it off. Your skin might be a little angry looking and red at first, but then afterwards, I feel like it sucks out so much just oil and impurities from your skin that your skin looks so much better the next couple days. I feel lucky though, I can probably give this to someone else. Maybe it's the fact that I've done 2 rounds of Accutane. Maybe it's the fact that I'm just getting older. I'm in my 30s now. Maybe my skin is finally deciding we don't need to do the whole acne thing anymore. I don't know, but I haven't had to use this in probably like 6 months. It used to be a regular part of my routine. So yeah, I can actually give this away, but I highly recommend it to anyone who's dealing with some acne flare-ups. Next is the only cleaning product we have on this list. It's the only cleaning product that I saw on the viral finds list, and that is the pink stuff. I'm sure anyone could have guessed that this was the viral find cleaning product if there could only be one, and that's because it's a pretty good product. First off, I really like the smell of it. It's 99% natural ingredients, environmentally non-toxic, it's non-hazardous formula. It's a mildly abrasive paste. I have used this to get paint off of mirrors without damaging the mirror. I've used it to get grime off my oven. I've used it to just get kind of hard to get things off of other things, which I guess is kind of what cleaning products are for, but you get the deal. It's a mildly abrasive product. You want to test patch it before you just like go crazy with it on a surface, but it works. I like it. I also really like the Scrub Daddy Power Paste. It's very similar, just a different scent and slightly different consistency, but this is on the viral finds list for a reason. It does work. Overall, I'm happy with most of my purchases. It seems like these things have gone viral for a reason because most of them don't just completely suck. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the like and subscribe button. That lets me know that you want more videos like this. And if you want to keep hanging out, feel free to click on one of the other videos floating over the screen at this point, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.